Hey guys, Desolator Magic here. Remember on August 4th when they posted the latest MTG Arena state of the game and I covered the most important topic in it and then said I'd come back to the rest? Well, apparently I lied. But another thing you may remember is when I said, hey, you know those events that they do called Shake Up on Arena, where they have a ban list of everything everybody hates and every toxic tier 1 overpowered, R&D mistake disaster? And I said, hey, I love this. They should make this a permanent thing. Well, they did. Sort of. They've actually gone further. They've made a new standard queue that you can play. It's launching today. In fact, it should be live right now. Instead of just temp banning like 30 problematic cards, they've banned over 1,000 cards. Let me read what they put. So it says Standard 2021, starting on August 13th. Hey, that's today. We'll be adding 2 additional, albeit temporary, queues for players to join. Standard 2021 play and Standard 2021 ranked. That's right. A ranked queue. Both are best of 1 and will only allow decks featuring cards from Throne of Eldraine forward, but obviously not Zendikar Rising. Come to think of it, I think that's only about 700 or 800 cards that they've effectively banned from this queue, but whatever. Wait, no, is that 4 sets or 3? Reprints would throw it off anyway, but yeah, it's a lot of cards gone. It's whole sets. You would not believe how much shade they have, sort of subtly straight-faced thrown at the main wizard staff, because we all know this is written by the Arena team. These queues let you get a preview of what next rotation might look like in case you want a head start on building your new deck, or you just want a break from current standard. Now, why would that be? Why would anybody feel that way? That's so unusual that they would say that. Just kidding, it's not. The Arena team, compared to the core wizard staff, is the most, realistic, actual, read the room based people you'll ever see in your life. They're like, this is crap, what can we do? We need to maintain players. I don't care about people claim they've been at the company for 20 years and they've been screwing up all 20 years. I'm looking at this now and we need to do something. So they have basically rotated, 2 months early? And it's not some 3-day weekend event. It's not a 1-week special thing. It's not a rotating whoop-de-doo shake-up thing. No, this is live until September 17th. Because that's when, quote, timelines converge. Rotation happens in Standard 2021 and Standard become one and the same. So, in other words, Zendikar Rising comes out and all the crap we've been playing without, because God knows everybody's moving to this queue, will meet up with just the release of Zendikar Rising. So I am never, not even once, not even on accident, I will literally forfeit. I am never going to touch the Standard queue as it sits right now. I'm moving to Standard 2021 play. I don't care if I have to rebuild all my decks. In fact, I'm pretty damn sure I do have to. The thing is, though, I hope they added a deck filter. I mean, otherwise you're going to have to manually just choose which sets to, show in the pool to build a new deck for it. But they might have a new deck format called Standard 2021. I don't know. If they don't, that's how you would do it. So I'm probably just going to start off with White Life King because it's still pretty good. I am worried about the power level of Adventures decks and about 15 others, but it can't be worse than Standard. It mathematically and probability-wise cannot be worse than current Standard. So this is the best thing ever. I can't believe I didn't report on this before. So speaking of that, the rest of the State of the Game Arena thing, renewal, the egg is back. Oh boy, players who have logged in prior to September 17th will receive a special renewal gift. So it's not the Mastery Pass, it's just, did you have a registered account and log into the game at least once prior to September 17th? If so, boom, you get a bunch of cool free stuff. I'd like to say they haven't done this in a while, but I mean, we haven't had rotation for a year, so I think technically you could say they do this every time there's a rotation. Which is good because it's the number one opportunity for people to just rage quit the entire game. Oh, I just lost half my collection and all my decks are invalid. You know what, screw it. I'm going to go play Skyrim for the 50th time. I'm actually playing Fallout 4 right now. But yeah, it'll contain some Zendikar Rising boosters, special card sleeve. It looks like maybe an avatar they might be hinting at. But I would assume play Zendikar or something or play Rising or whatever will be a code for you to get 3 more boosters. So it'll be a good start, I guess. Just hoard wild cards. I mean, the problem is I'm about to burn a bunch of wild cards possibly to build a deck to play in this new Standard queue, and it's going to be right before Rising comes out. So I guess that'll be one downside, but get rid of all this toxic garbage in Standard. It's worth it. By the way, very odd thing I want to point out in the screenshot that they posted in this article, they have 4,447 gold coins and 1,874 gems. That should never happen. The lowest increment of gems you can gain is either, what, 20 or 40? I think it's like 40 for, like, if you draft a card you already have 4 of. Yeah, nothing in the game that you would spend on or buy or receive as a reward is, I guess, divisible by lower than 10? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, they run rigged accounts, so they could have just typed in 9999, and then, well, it ends in a 9, and what are you going to do? But then to get to 7 and 4, you'd have to reduce it by 2 and 5, which also doesn't work. So I do wonder if their testing account that they made the screenshot on has early access to some interesting new pricing, or, I don't know. I just find it a little concerning. Maybe they have special emotes that cost you 5 gems every time, or, I don't know. I hate to jump to that big of a conclusion, but I'm just saying that's a very odd screenshot that they threw up. They also want to let you know that obviously the new player decks are going to change because they're, half the cards are rotating out. Who cares? After Zendikar Rising in early 2021, we're going to get the Equestrian set, which equestrian means horse-related. Horsemanship and rodeo confirmed. Then we've got fencing, then we've got corset, what an interesting nickname, and then golf. So equestrian, fencing, and golf. I mean, I'm parodying Wizard's own style right now for those of you who don't know how to take a joke. That's the most, stuck-up Seattle white guy shit I've ever heard in my life. Hooray for diversity, Wizards, with your equestrian fencing golf. Other than that, I guess, instead of 300 cards that they had quoted before, that's probably an estimate. Amonkhet Remastered actually has 338 cards. They did confirm that they're going to run limited, as in sealed and draft events, and they kind of hinted that those queues might stay around for a while, kind of like Jumpstart. So that's the rest of the state of the game, but boy, what do you guys think of the new standard, or what did they call it? Standard 2021, I guess, preview. They should have put the word preview on it. Well, they've run events with the word preview in it before, and I guess they didn't want some confusion, so this is really just the new standard queue, because we all know everybody's abandoning the old one. Wizards ruined it, NetDeckers ruined it, everybody ruined it, it's garbage, it's unplayable, so this is their solution, to just rotate everything a month and a half earlier or whatever. I'm absolutely astonished that they did this. And I'm going to be streaming this shit. It's probably later today, as soon as I get a deck together and do some crap outside. So watch for that. Thanks for watching. I love this good news, and I will see you guys next video.